How's it feel?
Pretty good.
It sounds amazing out here.
I wonder if launch control works.
100% brake, 100% throttle.
Something broke. Hello everyone and welcome to my empty lift bay. Now, if you've been paying attention to my channel, then you'd know that for the last year, actually more than a year now, this lift was occupied by my 2016 Mclaren 675LT. But now it is completely empty. The car is not here. Well, you saw in the intro what happened, but this project not only is my most ambitious, but it's also my most expensive and my most extensive. And honestly, I just want to drive it. I just want to finish it. And I know you guys want to as well. But before I get to any of that, I want to thank our sponsor, our series sponsor, Autotempest.com, because without them, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. So Autotempest.com is basically like cheating if you're looking for cars. It takes all the major car listing sites and puts them into one easy search, so you only have to go to one place and you search all the cars. In fact, that's their slogan, all the cars, one search, so that's really on brand. I look for cars all the time, and I find them in various states of condition, but you guys can find actually good cars. So go to Autotempest.com, it's in the link in the video description. But now to get you guys up to speed, in case you're new to the channel, definitely go check out my other videos. I've made a lot of videos on this car. I had a 2016 Mclaren 675LT. It was crashed in the front and the back and the sides, and also the wheels were bad, and also some frame damage and some engine damage. Basically damage everywhere where a car existed. So I took it completely apart. I got the frame fixed by a good friend, Mr. Frame Doctor Joey, and I had my friend Jared come out and help fix the entire car. We put the whole thing together in a matter of weeks, if you don't count the months and months and months that it took me to get parts. And now we have a car that actually looks like a car. So I'm gonna take you guys back to when the car didn't look like a car so we can get it looking like a car. I'm just gonna show you all the work we did.
I need you to pump and hold it with your hand.
My hand?
Well, I guess.
Why not my feet?
Can you get that high?
Oh, I can get that high. I'm like a gazelle. Okay, so.
The one that the lion's gonna get first because
yeah,
that's the slowest.
I didn't say it was a fast gazelle, I just said a gazelle. There are slow ones.
What's it called when not only do you skip leg day, but you skip all the other days?
Couch potato.
That's me.
You're on the couch potato workout?
Yeah.
You know what's really cool? You're pumping the pedal and we're not just vomiting the fluid out on the ground like we first tried to start it.
So you're just doing outside bleeders on all the brakes?
For now. Just for the first preliminary. Because we're going to have to go around 2 to 3 times.
Okay.
So when we go to do like the real bleed, obviously, that's not what we're going to do.
So you're saying that this isn't the real bleed, this is just the tutorial level?
Yeah, this is preparing you for the real bleeding.
This is gonna take a while.
Yes.
All right, so here is why you want to do a pressure test and vacuum test your cooling system, because we found that when we put it under vacuum, that the vacuum was just escaping over a few minutes.
Yeah, it had a slow leak where the vacuum would go away, which tells you there's a leak somewhere in your system because it should hold vacuum if it's going to hold pressure.
And the best way to see if it holds pressure is to actually pressure test the system, putting in some coolant and then putting that coolant under pressure. Now you don't need to do a lot of pressure, just a little bit until it starts leaking, and leak it did. So there's some of the leak, and we have to find what's, all right, so it's coming off of here. Where's that coming from?
Goes up.
Goes up into that. Okay, yeah, I see. That is what's leaking. And I think if we take that off, we'll find that there's an O-ring in there, and maybe the O-ring was skipped or not installed, and we'll just put that back, and we should be good to go, hopefully.
To the next leak.
Well, okay, so there's a bit of good news here, and we have put a vacuum tester on the coolant system, and it is holding a vacuum. Now, usually on any other car, you'd want this to go around 25 to 30, and then you want to close this valve to see if the entire system can hold a vacuum. But here, apparently, according to the factory service manual, you can only do it around 15. I overshot my mark. We're at 17, but that's okay. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And we've had this on here for a few minutes, and it has not moved. So right now, we have to connect this into a coolant jug, and then it's going to suck up some more coolant and then refill our system, and then we should be good to go for a start and idle and run, so we can get everything nice and bled and properly sorted, right?
Yeah, all the oil burnt off of this side, so it's a little less smoky.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be real interesting. Now, would you take a look at this mess? This thing looks awesome, like really, really, really cool. I love these wheels. I love the fact that they are now a very good shade of silver. It's like a silver metallic. We have brand new Michelin PS4S tires. We have our brakes, the carbon ceramic brakes that were not damaged in the accident. I am very, very thankful for that. Everything is torqued. We got our ride height sensors right here. We got our exhaust sort of kinda, I mean, it's real bent, like real bent. And we got everything plumbed up, and we have the coolant bled for the most part, right?
Mostly bled. We had a lot of fun where I went to remove one of the bleeders and the head broke off of it, so.
Yeah, so this is what happens when you have plastic parts, and, well, it's just, that's what happens when you have plastic parts, because plastic parts suck. So hopefully that doesn't introduce any sort of leak. If it does, I'll just have to get a new head on that anyway. But right now, we have like an order of operations where we have to do oil. We have to refill the oil, not refill, but fill all the way. Because the way you fill the oil in this car, you put a little bit in, you run it, and you put...
Yeah, calculated amount, run it to temperature, and then make sure the car is happy with the temperature and the amount of time you ran it. Then it'll tell you how much oil it has in it if you run the engine correctly at 2,000 RPMs.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of oil and smoke that's going to come out of here, and hopefully that's going to be dissipated soon. So right now we're just going to run it and see if everything is okay and doesn't leak all over the floor. You think it's going to leak?
I think we're done leaking unless this new part new broken like, leak point leaks, but
Okay.
we have brakes that are not going to leak. Like you can actually clamp and build proper brake pressure. Parking brakes aren't grabbing wheel spacers; they're grabbing, you know, the rotor.
Dude, this looks like an actual car, sort of, kind of.
Like if it wasn't for the fact we're at the step that we have to have the car at temperature to bleed every fluid and check the levels, we could put it on the ground and it'd be a car.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah. Also, that noise that you're hearing is the fan over there, because when we turn this on, the oil and smoke is just going to come out, and it's going to fill up the shop with smoke. So we need to not die. And a 1, and a 2, and a... Woo!
There's not that much smoke. Look at how little smoke there was.
Give it some time, maybe.
Yeah, it'll come back. It's starting to come down a little bit. It's
Okay.
It's clearing. Like the problem is, I like that there's a layer. It's the
Well, yeah, look at it.
stratus clouds going on.
What is going on here? That's crazy.
That's actually kind of cool here.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, but it sounds really good right here. The engine sounds happy. It's not making weird noises.
Well, the water temperature is coming up a little bit.
But no, there's no scary noises.
All right, so
The intercooler's not leaking yet,
okay.
so that may hold.
So let me see if we can do our oil check. All right, so I have found the way to check the oil. I have my foot planted on the throttle over there with the brake held. It's actually pretty cool. All right, let's get rid of that. Yes, I'm sure that there's lots of things wrong with this car. 12 seconds, 11 seconds, and it's gonna tell me where my oil level's at. I wager it's really low. 2, 1. Oil level too low. So we're gonna add some oil right now. Okay, now we are going to do an air brake calibration. Not sure if that's gonna work, but let's see. Car has to be running, so. All right. Now,
Hey,
ensure.
you're missing something in the back.
What am I missing?
Smoke.
There's no smoke in the back?
It's getting a lot less well. That's a lot better.
That is a lot better. All right, so the engine's not blown. Well, at least not now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're also missing an air brake, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Yep. All right, so let's start it. Is stuff happening?
Yeah, one of them's up. You're halfway up.
So we have constructed something that I can only refer to as a work of art. Now, this is a 100% McLaren approved method, and we have to tie both of the...
Air brake actuator assemblies.
Yes, so that, and to tie it, we got this specific McLaren tool, which also doubles as a Swiffer mop. We also figured out that the lines might be backwards on one of these, so now this actually might not have been necessary, but whatever, this is really cool.
It is necessary because it shows who cares about their zip tie etiquette. Who put what side together? Comment below.
Okay, zip ties are meant to be strong, okay? This is, I don't know what you were doing here, okay? You got an F. This is an A, and if you don't know the difference, then look at that. You just broke one.
Only one.
Only
See,
one.
It's redundant.
Yeah, okay, you're redundant. Oh, dude.
Do you like the new and improved Swiffer mop handles here?
Yes, this is the expensive one, right?
Yeah, this is the very expensive one, and the reason we upgraded is apparently 1.0 didn't have the rigidity needed to go up and down.
Right.
And I also discovered the one bracket you didn't want to replace was quite bent.
Okay, well,
This should be a nice straight line, and it was kind of a wiggly U.
Yeah.
And the bolt holes came nowhere close to lining up, so we had to carefully bracket, clamp, and screwdriver, bend, and get this straight and adjust left and right. And now it's balanced.
Yeah, but we still don't know that if we try to calibrate it, this might try to snap in half. And if it does, this is, no lie, $5,000. This is made of carbon fiber, and they only made it for the 675LT, and it's very expensive. Oh my God, I'm like legitimately scared.
If you think about it, it has to work and do things with the car. I don't think it's going to break. Like it.
Right, but the car is also assuming that it hasn't been in a giant crash, so.
You know, there's only one way to find out.
All right, so good news. We have a functional air brake. Oh, yes.
It's waving. Hi, guys.
All right, it just finished, and now we can do our clear gear adaptations, I believe, maybe?
Your wheels turn. Okay, I just heard them release.
Right.
I hear noises. I heard a click.
Did it do anything?
No. There it goes.
Yes! Yes!
Look at him go. One tire. Oh, I guess it's an electronic limited
differential, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to town over here. Okay. Does it go the other way?
Alright. Okay, reverse.
I hear clicks.
Okay.
And it works.
Yes! Yes!
In theory.
Yes, and my
Your backup camera.
My backup camera, which is not connected, just turned on. Okay, enough is enough. I'm gonna see if this thing can actually roll and go into gears on the ground and move under its own power. It's the first time it's happened in like 3 years.
Well, even just moving, this is the first time it's sat on 4 inflated tires in 3 years.
And suspension and everything, yeah.
Like it is holding itself up. No weirdness, no dollies. You know what's really nice? The fact that that's not blowing smoke anymore.
Yes.
Like that's really reassuring. Okay, we're behind. I'm looking for the reverse lights. Are you in reverse?
Oh, are they not on?
No, they're not. Okay?
Break it off. Oh! Oh! And
You got about 5 feet. Huh?
You said 1 mile an hour.
So it works.
It works.
All right, you got about 3 more feet to come back.
Okay. Brakes work.
Dude, it looks so ridiculous with the wing up right there. All right, and
Drive.
is that all you're gonna do? Forward and back, forward and back?
Well, it's a little dark now.
Yeah,
and I don't have any lights.
It's gotten dark, and well, you do. They're just not on the car.
No, I mean we can get a flashlight or something. Okay, so we found out something really cool. I figured it would make sense to just try the vehicle lift. This has a axle lift on both the front and the rear axles. You have to hold this up and hold it up again. And look at that!
Look at her go.
Vehicle raising, move stop down to lower. So it's raising.
And the rear's coming up.
Dude, this is like a fully functioning automobile.
Now we weren't sure if this was going to work because it had a bunch of codes for stuck valves, and we figured because that shock exploded the whole fender apart.
I mean, that still could be bad, but
it works.
It works now. Vehicle lift suspended, move stop down to lower, and then you do this. Close driver door to continue operation. I don't have one of those.
Here, I'll get you. All right, I closed your door for you, sir.
Okay.
Oh, now the front's going.
Yep. Dude, I am so impressed. I'm so impressed.
I'm impressed with how much works with how much is missing. Whoa. Whoa. Here, do it again. Let's get when our turbos are working.
When the roof scoop, you're gonna hear it right here. Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome. Just take a look at this. Whoa!
The needle hardly keeps up with the engine.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dude. Oh, crap!
So, there's a long way to go, but you have a running, driving McLaren.
Dude, I think it's done. It's done.
I mean, I kind of think it should be done, but you did spend a lot of money on bodywork.
Okay, I think tomorrow morning this thing drives.
Yeah, we got to move a few cars,
Yeah.
but we need a little sleep.
A little bit. Okay, so first ever drive out of my garage. This is crazy. Also, it's crazy because there's a lot that's loose. There's no body panels on the car. Hopefully nothing falls off. Parking brake off. Put it in reverse. We are
Running over zip ties. Dude, this looks so cool.
It's hard to see when you don't have any like frame of reference.
All right, you're clear of the Bugatti.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh,
It's moving.
sunlight!
It's daylight,
Sunlight!
and it's not on a forklift.
Yes!
Look at it go.
Dude, this is crazy! Alright. Drive. Yes! Yes! Does it go into second gear? Oh, everything is going everywhere. Ugh. Whoa. Second gear! Second gear!
And your wing went down.
Dude, the amount of rocks that it throws up is sort of insane.
I will say this though, when you're going down, you're kind of dog tracking in the rear. Our eyeball alignment's not as precise as it could be.
Are you saying that this car needs an alignment? Oh. Oh, we have our powertrain in track. Let's put it in manual, see if I can. Trans feels really good. Second. Third. Dude, this thing is awesome.
Listen, we don't need body panels. It's ready.
Why don't all cars come like this?
How's it feel?
Pretty good.
It sounds amazing out here.
I wonder if launch control works. Launch mode active, awaiting full throttle. That doesn't sound right. Oh wait, it says full throttle. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to go all the way down. Committal. 100% brake,
Okay.
100% throttle. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh.
Whoa, whoa. Something broke.
You just set the fire extinguisher off?
Yeah. So that was it.
I thought the car blew up. No, that was the fire extinguisher?
Oh,
Oh no!
oh.
Not the
You cannot make this up. Okay, I'm going to show everybody what just happened. So first of all, I thought the car just blew up.
I did too. I was just speechless.
Dude, I am shaking. This thing is really fast. I am shaking, and the fire extinguisher that I got
to protect us in emergencies.
Yeah, it just went off. Oh boy. So I think that's a good way to end this episode.
No fires.
No fires, launch control is fine. Dude, I swear to God, I thought the car blew up, and then I'm thinking, there's nothing up here to blow up.
Yeah,
all the stuff is back there.
I thought your new radiator exploded, but
okay, well, you can probably see from the camera how badly I'm shaking.
If you can see through that camera.
Yeah, you can see through the camera. So in the next episode, I'm going to try to take this on the road. It needs an alignment, so I'll take it on alignment, and then maybe we'll do an actual launch. Dude, that was really fast.
No, that was an actual launch. You just didn't keep going because, oh no.
It was such a relief when you said, oh, did the fire extinguisher go? Because I was like, oh crap, we just blew up the car.
As you were jumping out, that registered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's nice is you got one really clean strip on McNugget there.
Oh. Okay, guys, so until next time, this is me reminding you guys that secure your fire extinguishers before you go out on a very, very sketchy test drive. And wrench every day, build it better. I don't know. I need to sit down. This is a good day.